day. But the extra virgin olive oil has a very intense olive oil flavor. It's not something. Anyway, with these, we're just going to take just a tiny bit of like salt and pepper. Just to give a little extra flavor on there. Just going to cut it in half. We're going to cut a few strips out of this guy. Take it. Obviously, going to cut strips this way. As soon as I go back the other way, you're going to end up with your ready to go diced tomatoes. This one. And it definitely helps. This is a very sharp knife.
Right.
And then I'm going to go back through. I'm going to smash the cloves one more time, just so I can kind of mince these guys up again. Remember, keeping the fingers away from the blade, so I don't end up in my. All right. Right now I'm going to do what's called another crazy French term for you, chiffonade, which is referring to taking the full leaves of basil, kind of rolling them into a tight little package there, and then going back across them. You'll see once I do that, you're going to end up with thin strips. Take a peek at that bread too in just a moment. Break that up into the bowl because we don't want that to end up all over the board. And have to clean that mess up. As was stated already, the easiest way to dice an onion. We're only going to need half of this guy. So. And once you cut it in half, it's pretty much easy. And just a quick point. Now you can see we've got the half of the onion. We cut it from top to bottom, so you can see basically all the rings that you have in there. One other step before you start slicing it is you want to cut down, not all the way through, so it's still attached. I cut almost to the end of it. And then you're going to go ahead and start slicing. And I'm going to do sort of a medium. So I'm doing these maybe like a 1/4 inch thick. And you can see some of the pieces are already coming out. But once we go back across it, the onion's going to automatically become diced for you. So there's really, I mean, look at that. So for this amount, the one tomato, I would do approximately like a tablespoon or a teaspoon of olive oil. I'm going to put maybe about a ½ teaspoon or so of balsamic vinegar. And I season with a little bit of salt and pepper. And now I'm finishing it off with this, just a little bit of grated Parmesan cheese. Shredded is also very nice to put in. It gives you another textural element there. It's visually more appealing, I think, sometimes on this. Assume that it tastes right. This could be terrible for all I know. That's excellent. That's really tasty. I'll tell you what, if I could get a volunteer or two to, yeah, all right. We're going to grab the, mix this all together. I like to use another good reason for gloves is because I, know where I'm at. The mix is better. It's, all right. So I'll tell you what, can I get one more assistant here?
All right, Dan. Come on, Dan. Oh, Louisa.
Somebody, anybody.
You're in.
It's nothing bad. All we're doing is actually just putting the stuff on top of the little toast points so you guys can try it. Maybe just one nice spoonful on top of each one. Down top.
I plug my nose.
The sauce is amazing.